Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hells Bell, hello. It's a nice day now. It looked grim earlier on, but it's quite warm out there. I know everyone wants the weather forecast, don't they, when they tune in? I can't help it. We're English. We talk about the weather all the time. So I hope you all had a nice weekend. Thank you as ever for all the support and all the comments. I really do appreciate them because, you know, personally, I very rarely comment on anything on a channel. So I do appreciate it. And I have, somebody said to me, I don't suppose you'll read this. And I read every single comment, every single one. And I even steel myself to see the ones that are filtered out, which might not be very kind. But I kind of steel myself to do that. So I think, right, go on then, have a look. And quite often, they're not actually horrible. They've just got words in there that, you know, the YouTube robots decide are not suitable. Like one said, I'll remember tits and teeth. And, you know, I'd said that myself. So you have to be ever so careful because, of course, it's an American company too. And they've got different kind of levels, I suppose. You know, something that we might think is offensive, they don't, and vice versa. So, yeah. I am today doing H&M. It's been a long time, I think, since I've done H&M, and their sizing usually is all over the place. But my daughter said, oh, they're knocking it out of the park this year, Mum. So I've mostly got summer dresses. I've just got one sweater just to have a look at. It's quite expensive though, because it's cashmere. And now we're getting into the warmer weather, you feel less inclined. But then when it comes to winter, you can't get them. So yeah, I'll have a look at those. And then my next video after this will be the 3-3-3 challenge that somebody told me about, which I did mention in the last video. And I've really, do you know, it kept me awake thinking about it. What an idiot I am to worry. Well, not worry, but you know, my mind is just terrible. Once it switches on, I'm done. The CBD oil drops that I use did seem to help for a while, but it's like everything, I think, isn't it? Your body kind of gets used to it and overrides it again. Rob cannot understand this because he just shuts his eyes, sleeps, wakes up, goes to sleep, wakes. He cannot understand when I sometimes am up at 5:30 in the morning and I don't have to go to work. He is bewildered by that because he could sleep on a washing line, that man. So, yeah, that's it. I think I'll crack on with this haul and see how we go. I hope it's a good one. I'll keep the same. Oh, I know what I want to show you. Hold on. This is a bit of an odd one, but, you know, I bought them, so I might as well show you. So quite often when I try on a skirt or something that's bias cut, I say, oh, well, a slip would help. And back in the day, we used to call them petticoats. It's quite a long word, isn't it? But anyway, I think they call them slips nowadays. And I ordered a couple from Marks and Spencer's, but they were very, very kind of clingy fabric, which doesn't really help because I want something that holds the dress fabric away from my tummy. And I found these in Next, and they seem to be better. They are like a jersey. They're pure cotton as well, so they won't be hot to wear. And these were 2 for £24. I got, it's a set, black and white, and I haven't actually tried them on under a skirt yet, but I will do. But they're a bit more substantial. They've got this lace at the bottom. I think they're about 29 inch. But you know, they're not so kind of clingy because the others were microfiber, you know, that kind of polyester, and they just kind of cling where the dresses cling. So I just thought I'd show you those because I have looked and looked and looked, and in John Lewis they're all the same, and oftentimes they're kind of part of shapewear, and I didn't want that. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you those at their Next, 2 for £24. I think they do a really short one too. But I find with those, they kind of don't really achieve anything. So yeah, now I will crack on with the haul. So actually I popped on the jumper first because I still have my trousers on. Now this is 100% cashmere, and it is £120, and this is in extra large, and this is described as greige, which I think is an excellent description. It's quite boxy, but it is quite loose and would be good for layering. So it's I probably won't keep it because it's a little bit shorter than I wanted. And while I've got this on, I thought I would show you this scarf. I do like a nice scarf, and this is called Doves, and you can see, I guess that's the wing of a dove there. It's got all sorts of different colours in it. And it's silk and something else. It's £32, silk and lyocell. But I don't like the back. I don't like the fact that it's just printed like that. I've got a scarf that I bought from H&M, which I have had for so many years, and it comes out all the time. And this one is lovely colours, but for that money, it's not nice enough for me. I'm sorry about the tags, but as I'm returning it, I can't take those off. It's hard to get a nice scarf nowadays without paying mega bucks for pure silk. So I just thought I'd show you that. I do love this colour, and if it was 2 inches longer, I would keep it in a heartbeat, but it isn't, so I won't. I can't compromise at that price. You know, some items you'll compromise, but that's too much money. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you quickly. Yeah, so that's the first 2 little bits, and then it's dresses. This first dress is 100% pure cotton, and it is £27.99. Now this comes not in dress sizes, it doesn't come in like 18 to 20, whatever. It comes in large and extra large, and medium and small obviously, but you know, I never know what I am, so I ordered this in a large and an extra large, and this is the large, and it's absolutely fine. And I am heavy on my hips. My weight is carried mostly from my waist down, so which is always, if something's not going to fit, it's usually there. It's got a long sleeve. It is a really nice light cotton. I think this is a perfect hot day dress, because, or, you know, if you're sightseeing or whatever, because it protects you from the sun, but equally it's about as cool as a dress could be, really, without being bare. So it's got this tie here, which is kind of strange. It's actually got cord inside it. It's not just the fabric stitched up, it's actually got cord, so it's got some weight to it. So you could just make that a keyhole like that, or, you know, you could just do it with a knot like that. But I kind of like it more open. It's so, I mean, there's nothing to not like, really, is there? If you're in the market for a summer dress, I wouldn't say it's a kind of going out dress, although you could dress up it. It has got slits each side, and it's a good length. So I think it's excellent. I think a couple of the dresses that I've ordered are of a similar design, just in different colours. So it's a raglan sleeve, I think. Yeah, it's a raglan sleeve. I mean, it's just, but you know what? It's priced accordingly, isn't it? It's priced as just a sort of day dress, really. Yeah, I mean, with some heels and a bit of more zhuzhed up jewellery, obviously it would look dressier, but I think mostly it's a kind of day dress when it's hot, and hopefully it will be very soon. Fingers crossed. This is cheerful, isn't it? Puts you in mind of holiday straight away. And this one is again pure cotton, and this one is £32.99. It's got, again, the ties here, but they're not cords, they're just ties, long sleeves, and it has got a little cuff there, but no buttons or anything, but a nice full sleeve, which makes it super cool. And then it's got this drawstring round here, so you can have it kind of tighter or looser. It's a nice length, no slits or anything, but it's really cheerful, isn't it? I think, again, this is a perfect hot day dress. because it would keep you protected from the sun, but it's also, it's not so, you know, it's not thin, as in it's not see-through at all. It's got some substance to it, but it's very lightweight. So I think it's just such a cheerful colour. That's the thing that springs to mind. And this is unironed. Obviously it's quite creased, but you know, it was in a tiny bag. I mean, the way it came, I didn't know who it was from, because the parcel was only about this big. Everything was crammed in it, and it was done up with brown parcel tape, like, you know, somebody had done it from home. It was very strange. Then I realised it was from H&M. So anyway, I think these are palm trees, aren't they? And they have kind of done their best to match it up on the front of the dress, which I know drives some of you ladies mad. Oh, a quick update. I know lots of you won't be interested, but for those of you that are, when I tried the cover stitch machine, I tried everything and I could not get it to work with the twin needle. So I bought the Maraflex thread from Gutermann, and that did the trick. I tried the walk-in foot, I tried everything, and I couldn't get it to work. So I'm just saying that because I was thinking about shortening the sleeves, and if you were doing elastic or anything, so that's why it popped into this mad head of mine. Anyway, lovely colours, lovely cheerful summer dress, not bad price. I love this colour. It's a really, what do I call it, just green, but it's a really soft green. It's a similar design to the last one, but this one is tiered, and this one has got 3/4 sleeves, and it is just £27.99, which I think is actually a bargain for the amount of fabric in this. It's this kind of zebra print, I guess you'd call it. As I say, it's got the same drawstring effect here, so you can take that out, you know, to accommodate you. This is a large, but obviously I didn't have any concerns. If my hips didn't fit in here, I would be in trouble, wouldn't I? So plenty of fabric, nice length, very, very comfortable, fresh looking dress, this one. I think it's rather nice. Yeah, I'll undo those so you can kind of see, you know, if you're bigger on the waist or have concerns. I mean, you could have that undone actually. I mean, it doesn't make a huge amount of difference, does it? You know, you've either got it kind of like that or just hanging like that. So yeah, I think that's really rather nice. I just love that colour. There's something about it. I don't know why I want to say it's very Wimbledon, but I suppose because it's like a grass green, isn't it? Anyway, they've still got it available in all the sizes, and these do go up to XXL. So I'm an 18 in a large, so I guess extra large would be 20 and XXL would be 22. So, you know, they have got things for all the ladies. So yeah, I'm rather taken with that one. We'll see. I was so taken with those little cardigans that I got from M&S. I saw this one, I thought I'd try this, but it's no good to me. This one is called a cropped bouclé-weave jacket, and it's £29.99. So it's actually cheaper than the cardigans, but it's it doesn't feel like good fabric, if you know what I mean. It feels cheap, and it's 100% polyester, so that's probably why. I mean, it's a fashion piece, I think, and I think you get to a certain age and you just have to have a bit more quality. This is an extra large, and it is miles too big on me, so I think I need to really just stick with a large in. You can see it's too big everywhere. I mean, if you're going to wear something like this, short like this, it has to be fitted, doesn't it? Otherwise it just looks like I've borrowed my mum's. Not that she would wear anything like this. And then the next thing I've got on is an A-line dress. I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with it as such, and what do you expect for that money? Buttons are nice. This dress is £37.99. I love the colours and I love the pattern. And it's made from viscose and polyamide. Isn't the print lovely? So fresh. It's got this lovely kind of fan print on it. Nice covered buttons up here. I can't remember if I said the price. $37.99, I did say, didn't I? It's got a little mandarin collar, rouleau loops and buttons all the way through. I think it looks a lot better than £38, which effectively it is. Really, I love this print. I think it's so smart. Plenty big enough. It's a nice weight of fabric. Feels very comfortable, feels very smart. I'm just going to again put a leather belt on with it because I think it does kind of change the whole complexion of the outfit. See, it looks different, doesn't it? As soon as you put a leather belt on, I think it elevates the dress. So yeah, I think that's very, very smart looking with a navy blazer over it. I think I've got a navy blazer. Hold on one second. I mean, it looks quite smart, doesn't it? I got this in the next sale last year. I've never actually worn it. So, you know, with a nice pair of ivory or white sandals or nude sandals, I think that could take you anywhere, darling, to the Ritz or more. So that is my H&M haul. I hope you've enjoyed it. Keep the comments coming. These belts are great, aren't they? I think Rob's got another. Oh, there is another hole. Look at me, thinking I was. Oh, that's better. Hang on. Keep chopping and changing. Yeah, that's quite good, doesn't it? I think I'll tell when I look at the footage. I might keep this dress, but I don't know why. Keep hoping I'm going to have a different life to the one I've got. No, I'm grateful for the life I've got. I shouldn't say that, but you know, just go to a few more things where I really need a very nice dress. So anyway, that's me. The next video will be the 333 video, which I suppose, you know, in a way you could just call it capsule wardrobe, couldn't you? So it's been fun thinking about all the different options. So I'll do that very soon. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. See you soon. Bye.